napakalaki po ng may tutulong ng bantay corruption. Ang tinatanong ko lang, baka sakali sa 9,000 flood control projects na ating pong iniimbestiga, baka meron po kayong napansin o nakita na naitala na talagang mga ghost projects talaga, makakatulong po kayo na makapagbigay ng kaukulang impormasyon sa ating Blue Ribbon Committee.
Floodgate scandal, ang nangyari po talaga. Unfortunately, there are LGUs that are not even aware of this anomalous projects, no, according to our DLG Secretary. Ito nga po yung napag-usapan natin ditong sa Gasa na talagang isinaksak na lang.
Welcome back to Master Kalog, and don't forget to subscribe and click notification bell for more updates.
Bakit po, Mr. President? Why is there a need for reimbursement of expenses, specifically for anti-smuggling and economic subversion operations? Hindi po ba ito'y parte na rin ng inyong ahensya sa usual operations with corresponding budget allocations?
Your Honor, Mr. President, according to our DLG Secretary, they have not received any reimbursement, no? They just request.
Malaki kasi ang performance na PNP sa anti-smuggling na cigarettes at agricultural products.
So, nag-aantay ng... Your Honor, Mr. President, they are also, to add that they are requesting for additional funding because the PNP plays an important role in the anti-agriculture smuggling agriculture economic sabotage, especially when it comes to ito po in the oil and agricultural products and even cigarettes. Malaking bagay po yung nagiging papel po ng PNP, you know, in arresting those violators. So po yung so that's why the reimbursement of expenses incurred in the anti-smuggling and economic subversion operations, they are requesting, no, so that they can perform better yung kanila pong enforcement capability. Kasi ngayon po kumukuha sila ng pondo kung saan-saan. So for them to be able to perform their tasks as mandated by the anti-agricultural economic sabotage law, they are seeking for, requesting for reimbursement of expenses incurred, Mr. President.
I hope this can be justified, Mr. President, dahil kasama po kasi sa budget allocation. Although I believe an additional compensation, probably by way of reimbursement, can be siguro, pwede rin po siguro, kaya lang baka magkaroon po ng problema dahil naka-budget po. Yun lang naman po yung concern, Mr. President. Pero po yung pong mga kargamento o mga items pong nako-confiscate ninyo, nakukuha po ninyo dyan sa mga iba't ibang mga gumagawa ng hindi mabuti, nai-inventaryo po ba lahat ito? At saka ito po ba'y naibebenta? At kung sakaling naibebenta, paano po na-account yun, Mr. President? At saka legal po ba yung ibebenta po? Sapagkat confiscated items, so mga illegal po yun eh.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. President, those that are seized, no, are turned over to the courts, and the court, it's the court's discretion and disposal, Your Honor, Mr. President.
Wala pong naibebenta.
Wala po silang I don't think the DIG has that mandate now, Mr. President. So it's the courts that will have the discretion.
Salamat po. Meron po ang DILG na program, kung tawagin po ay Bantay Corruption. Ito po ay na-launch na yata noong pang October 2018. Ito po ay isang programa para makatulong po, ma-intensify po yung ating laban against corruption sa buong bansa. Ito po yata ay nagawa para siyang maging leader ng ating mga anti-corruption efforts at sa mga activities ng ating departamento. Pwede po bang malaman natin ang mga naging output natin, ang ating pagtatagumpay sa programang ito para malaman naman po ng ating mga kababayan na meron po namang ginagawang ganito ang DILG, lalong-lalo na po yung corruption na alam po natin ngayon ay biglang nabuyang-yang sa buong kapuluan dahil ito po ngayon ay nasangkot na pati po yung ating mga flood control projects. Sa inyo pong programa, meron po ba kayong naibahagi, halimbawa, dito sa pinag-uusapan at iniimbestigang flood control projects, ano po yung naging participation po ninyo? Kayo po ba ay nakatulong? Kayo po ba ay nakahuli dito sa investigasyon na ito para maibahagi po ninyo sa Blue Ribbon Committee kung sakasakali po? Dahil malaking bagay naman po ito, ang LGUs po ay malaking isa pong importanteng partners po ng lahat ng ahensya. Kung ang pag-uusapan po ay ang pagbabantay ng katiwalian sa ating bansa.
Your Honor, Mr. President, according to our DLG Secretary, they will be now shifting to they will now be using technologies so as to prevent human intervention, no? Lalong-lalo na po rito nung sumabog po itong floodgate scandal. So one of the first steps is the establishment of an artificial intelligence or AI backbone for monitoring government construction projects, no? Para po lesser human intervention. So they will rely on technology, Mr. President. Tapos, ito pa. Here the accomplishment, Mr. President, as of December 2024, 792 LGUs participated in BK programs, reinforcing public accountability webinars. 412 LGUs reoriented on public accountability. 100% of complaints against LGU officials and employees acted upon, and one policy recommendation developed, Mr. President. 10 million.
Kasi po ang iniimbestiga pong bilang ng mga flood control projects hindi po bababa sa 9,000 projects. Iniisip ko po, Mr. President, sa dami po ng LGUs natin sa buong Pilipinas, ang barangay mga barangay lamang po ay 42,000 mahigit na po, Mr. President. So, napakalaki po ng may tutulong ng bantay corruption. Ang tinatanong ko lang, baka sakali sa 9,000 flood control projects na ating pong iniimbestiga, baka meron po kayong napansin o nakita na naitala na talagang mga ghost projects talaga, makakatulong po kayo na makapagbigay ng kaukulang impormasyon sa ating Blue Ribbon Committee. Nasaan na yung application na tinitingnan natin ganyan?
Mr. President, what happened in the past, because with the advent of with this floodgate scandal, ang nangyari po talaga, unfortunately, there are LGUs that are not even aware of this anomalous projects, no, according to our DLG Secretary. Ito nga po yung napag-usapan natin ditong sa Gasa na talagang isinaksak na lang. So now with all of this, the reforms that we will be introducing this time around by requiring at least a sanggunian resolution or request from the sanggunian or RDC from the RDC, dapat may RDC approval na po according to master plan, so that yung pong existence or having anomalous projects will be prevented, Your Honor, Mr. President. So we will be having a lot of safeguards, no, as a result of this flooding scandal, Your Honor, Mr. President. Pero ang ano po ng DLG is really to turn to technology this time again so as not to depend on human intervention para po maging AI driven. So ito po yung kanilang proposal, Mr. President.
Napaka-importante po kasi, Mr. President, lalong-lalo na po itong program na ito ay nakabatay pa sa Sustainable Development Goal at tinitingnan ko po ang inyong programa at ang DILG outcome framework pa nga po ay promoting accountable, transparent, participative, and effective local governance. Kaya iniisip ko po, napaka-effective ng programa na ito at tinakala ko po na dahil sa effectiveness na ito, na sana'y nakabahagi man lang kayo doon sa ginagawa ngayon ng ating pamahalaan na talagang usigin natin kung sino man ang talagang pinag-ugatan ng lahat ng ito. At ang inyong programa po ay isa sa makakatulong na maging partner po ng Blue Ribbon Committee, Mr. President.
Kaugnay sa mga impormasyon na inyong nalaman at sa mga issue na kaakibat nito, mahalaga ang inyong opinion at katwiran. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for watching.